Hello guys, today we'll be going over the combined DVD and Blu-ray charts of this week, or of the though they have been updated with many movies. Infinity War. Let's look at Infinity War first before I compare it to Endgame sales. So Infinity War had around six had around 400,000 US Blu-rays. So yes, Endgame probably will sell around 5 million copies at the end of the year. Is now the best-selling movie of the year as well. On the DVD sales, Endgame was number one again. A lot of movies went up. A lot. Pixels is no longer there, so we don't have to explain that why Pixels is selling so well. We have Detective Pikachu. Descendants Free, which is some Disney movie. I figured it out. Found out what it is. The Hustle, which no one is really buying, no matter where. No matter where it is, no one's really buying. No one's really buying the Hustle. Not to be confused with Hustlers. Whiteburn that didn't sell too well on DVD, sold better on Blu-ray. And again, there's a lot of movies that have to sell really well on DVD. Goonies, Matilda, Sans Vegas, the usual movies. The Great Wall, for some reason, still is selling on DVD. The Aristocrats, Tombstone, Sandra, Oliver and Company, My Neighbor Totoro Tower. Alita is no longer on here. I know it's no Alita. Top Gun, Descendants 2, Frozen, My Little Mermaid. Basically, mostly old movies are on here. No new movies besides like Shazam, superhero movies, and are on here. None, and Breakthrough, Shazam, Endgame, of course, Unplanned, Captain Marvel, which is only selling because of Endgame, The Curse of Warner, all the new movies, and Endgame, and Detective Pikachu, and the Descendants Free. No Alita. Alita didn't even make the top 30. Um, and now let's go back to Endgame. So Endgame also sold a lot of copies on its second Blu-ray of 500,000. Um, it is now one of the best-selling DVDs of the year, and Detective Pikachu is nearly 1 million copies. All it needs to do is have a few more good weeks, and it will reach 1 million copies, which is good because even though Detective Pikachu already made back its money, or have a sequel in development, um, $19 million needed to make. It's and not $20 million now. I get a break. Brightburn, never heard of it. It's not. It's doing okay. 129,000. Oh, it's the one movie that was said it was a flop. Didn't actually flop by like a small budget or something. Still $2 million. A Dog's Journey. That is a sequel that nobody wanted, but it's another dog movie. It's gonna do okay. The Hustle. Um, $1.6 million. No one is buying this for a good reason. The Walking Dead season 9 came out, and it's just The Walking Dead. People are going, the fans, really only the die-hard Walking Dead fans and the collectors are going to buy this on Blu-ray. Descendants Free, do not know why this is selling. Descendants Free. A lot of people are buying this. It's sold 3 million copies. It's like some Disney Channel movie. Apparently, it's popular enough to get two sequels. Captain Marvel. Oh yes. Oh, Captain Marvel went down again. Captain Marvel is still not gonna be number one. Well, it's still only number 8. You see number 8. Okay, this is Blu-rays and DVDs. Alita Battle Angels is only at number 9 combined because the DVDs are just not selling. Only the Blu-rays are selling. 44,000 copies. It's hopefully it someday passes Captain Marvel again. Okay. In terms of weekly sales, Captain Marvel did have a massive decline. The Curse of Warner, no one's buying it because the movie sucked. Sans Vegas, The Goonies are still those DVD movies are continuing to do well. Shazam is now at 1.3 million copies. It is now in the top 10 Blu-rays, I think, of this year. Matilda, that's another old movie. Sam Mask as well. Godzilla, that's selling well because the new movie's coming out. Gone Off the Wind, that's also selling well. Batman Huss, people are still buying that as a Batman. Batman's always popular, and it's still selling well. The Great Wall, do not know why people are still buying this. It's the same thing with Pixels. It's 2018, 19, and people could be buying new movies, but people are buying The Great Wall. Yeah, what a great movie that really is. Oh yes, Lego Batman. This is why nobody bought the Lego Movie 2. It's not even on the list. Lego Movie 2, Unplanned. That's the anti-abortion movie. Oh, that's nearly $2 million. Hellboy. Do not know why people. This movie must have an underground following, because it's nearly 600,000 copies, more copies than Avengers Infinity War 4.7 million, Aquaman nearing 3 million as well, like Endgame. So it'll probably reach 3 million. Hopefully it reaches 3 million before Captain Marvel does, because it doesn't. Captain Marvel does not deserve no. It will reach 3 million copies. Sadly, Captain Marvel. But Yellowstone season 1, that's an old. That's a show. How to Train Your Dragon Hidden World 1.5 million copies. The Lion King and Dumbo, that's Dumbo remake, not the original movie. Sold. It's selling well because of the remake. Dumbo it's still on the list, surprisingly, and John Wick is at 30 because it's selling well on DVD, and Breakthrough is on the list because it's selling well on DVD. That's another movie that's overperforming because of its audience. Mostly Christians are buying the movie. Religious people. Because of religious movie. You can see here, Hellboy is outselling Glass. Okay, Glass is not selling well. Alita Battle Angel is about to outsell the freaking Lego movie, and Oya is gonna outsell the Grinch on Blu-ray. Already gonna beat the Grinch. Okay, this is the Grinch. This is the Grinch. The Grinch did way better than the Grinch. The only thing is the Grinch did well on DVD compared to Alita Battle Angel. Alita didn't do anything, did squat on DVD compared to the Grinch. And here's Alita Battle Angel is gonna beat the Grinch. It's beating the Grinch in Blu-ray sales, but those DVD sales was a problem because nobody is buying the movie on DVD. Alita Battle Angel sold 850,000 copies now, which means it's the 17th. Is also Venom is now the 18th film of the year to go sell 800,000 copies. They'll probably get a bump on Black Friday because Venom is a popular Marvel character. But Alita's probably obviously get a bump on Black Friday as well, alongside other movies like Detective Pikachu, Shazam. I don't think Dumbo's gonna be selling as well. Spider-Verse. Sadly, the top 3 movies. Yeah, sadly, Captain Marvel will probably get a bump as well. Some movies that get like discounts, probably this movie will be discounted because nobody's really buying a Fantastic Beasts. The Crime, The Gridded World, probably The Lion King, the original movie. And probably and mostly newer movies. See here, the worst selling movie of the year, the 100th best selling movie is Cinderella. Not worst best selling. And some movies not even on the list. I Hate You Give is just not selling. This movie is a anti-cop movie. I don't watch those award shows. The fact that Peppermint is outselling The Hate You Give. Solo Star Wars Story is being outsold by Peppermint too this year. Or how Pixels is outselling The Upside. Pixels didn't even come out this year, and for some reason a lot of people bought Pixels and Dune. And Alita's no longer even on the But again, most people would want the higher quality of Alita. Nobody wants the lower quality. Okay, it's like because, and of course, more older people which are not going to buy a reader for the kids, are buying a reader. Okay, most people who buy DVDs buy movies for the whole family to watch. That's why you see the DVD sales, top DVDs of 2019. Mostly, of course, the superhero movies. Um, Star Wars Born, Bohemian Rhapsody are selling well. That sold well because the musicals and most more older people like those movies, and of course the superhero movies. But you can see that how that animated movies and more movies that are generated for everybody usually sell better on DVD. Okay, you can see where Alita is here. It's only 65. It is below Hidden Figures, which is an older movie, and it's right around where Hellboy is, and of course there's a lot of people who still only have a DVD players too, and you see that mostly like Disney movies, Pixar movies, like the Grinch is we did well on DVD. Um, Medea, that's another movie that is that that more of the casual is more like a casual audience movie. Like you can see here, nobody bought it on Blu-ray. And everybody bought on DVD. So there's obviously a different audience of people who buy DVDs, of people who buy Blu-rays. Let's look at best-selling movies on Amazon. On DVDs, you can see that it's mostly disproportionately towards movies for younger audiences, um, and more older movies. You can see Aladdin is on here, Endgame. But more movies like this movie, never even heard of it, it's selling around, it's on DVD. Pets 2, this movie's not even on Blu-ray, the sentence fee, but Pets 2 is still selling on DVD. Okay, Pets 2, more movies generally towards general audience or more classic movies and stuff, like, or more like religious movies and stuff, more like, look at how well Frozen did on DVD, okay, more kids movies sell on DVD, okay, older Disney movies and Detective Pikachu selling on DVD, Spider-Man Far From Home, that's not yet, the different people buy DVDs, that's basically it, goodbye.